At 2:17 in the morning, the fire alarm in my apartment building started beeping from the basement. There was no fire, no smoke, and according to the building plans, there wasn't supposed to be anything down there that could trigger it. My name is Michael, and 3 years ago I worked overnight maintenance at a 12-story apartment building outside Pittsburgh. Most nights were boring, leaking sinks, broken locks, elevator complaints. That night, I was alone in the maintenance office when I heard one sharp electronic chirp from downstairs, then another, then silence. 10 seconds later, the desk phone rang. I answered, "Maintenance." Nobody spoke. I could hear faint crackling on the other end, like wood burning. Then a man whispered, "Michael?" My stomach tightened. I hadn't given my name. I asked who was calling. He breathed into the phone, then said, "The smoke is getting worse." The line went dead. I grabbed my flashlight, radio, and master keys and headed downstairs. The basement was always cold, but that night it felt like a freezer. Halfway down the corridor, I smelled something, not smoke, burned hair. The smell got stronger near the fire control room. Nothing looked damaged, no flames, no visible smoke. But one red warning light kept blinking. Then my radio clicked. "Maintenance?" Same voice. I stopped. "Who is this?" Static. Then, "Don't come closer." Behind the control room was a narrow utility corridor ending at a brick wall. I had passed that wall hundreds of times. There was nothing behind it. At least, that's what I believed. That night, I heard a man coughing on the other side. Deep, violent. Then, 3 knocks. Slow, heavy. I stepped closer. Another 3 knocks. I put my ear against the brick. Silence. Then a voice whispered from inches away, "Michael, don't open it." I stumbled backward. A second voice screamed from deeper behind the wall, "He's not Michael." Every light in the corridor went out. My flashlight stayed on. I wish it hadn't. Wet footprints began appearing on the concrete. Bare human feet. One print, then another. They started at the wall and moved toward me. There was nobody making them. I backed away. The footprints stopped. Then one appeared halfway up the wall, another above it. They were climbing the bricks. Something scraped behind the wall, like fingernails dragging across concrete. My radio clicked again. This time, the voice sounded exactly like mine. "Michael, open the door." There was no door. Then the center bricks began to tremble. Dust spilled onto the floor. Something hit the wall from the other side. Once, twice, then hard enough to crack the mortar. I ran. The building's main fire alarm started screaming. The fire department arrived within minutes. They searched every floor. No fire, no smoke, nothing unusual. I brought one firefighter into the basement. He stared at the brick wall, then asked, "Did you hear knocking?" I looked at him. "How did you know?" He didn't answer. He just told me not to go near the wall again. The next afternoon, I asked the property manager if anything had ever been behind it. Her face changed. She closed her office door. The building had been renovated in 1998, she said. Before that, there had been a caretaker room below ground. I asked why it was sealed. She looked down. Because they couldn't find the man who lived there. I asked what she meant. She told me to leave it alone. I quit 2 weeks later. For almost 3 years, nothing happened. Then last month, my phone woke me at exactly 2:17 a.m. One new voicemail, no caller ID, 11 seconds of static. Then my own voice said, "The smoke is getting worse." I have never recorded those words. I deleted it. The next morning, the voicemail was back. Same timestamp, 2:17 a.m. But this time, there were 3 slow knocks at the end. Then a man whispered, "Michael, you opened it." I didn't. At least, I don't remember opening anything. 2 nights ago, I woke at 2:17 again. My bedroom smelled like burned hair. Gray dust had collected under my door, brick dust. When I turned on the light, I saw 3 wet footprints on the carpet. They started at my bedroom door. They ended beside my bed. I live on the 3rd floor. Last night, I heard something behind the wall beside me. 3 slow knocks. Then my own voice whispered, "Don't open it." I haven't slept since. I still don't know who was behind that basement wall. I don't know why one of them said I wasn't Michael. I don't know why the firefighter already knew about the knocking, and I don't know what the property manager meant when she said they never found the caretaker. But tonight, at exactly 2:17, something knocked 3 times from inside my bedroom wall, and this time, I heard myself knocking back.